Join me as I challenge myself to explore the world solo for a whole month and see what I discover about myself along the way. Solo travel, the ultimate catalyst for self-discovery. There's something about leaving the comfort of our daily routines and venturing into the unknown that sparks a profound journey of introspection and growth. As we navigate foreign lands and unfamiliar cultures, we're forced to confront our deepest fears, desires, and motivations, and it's in these moments of vulnerability that we uncover our truest selves. I know that for many of us, the idea of traveling alone can be daunting. We worry about feeling lonely or isolated, or worse, vulnerable to danger. What if I get lost or stuck in an unfamiliar place? What if I don't speak the language or know the customs? These are all valid concerns, and ones that I've grappled with myself. But I've learned that these fears are often just a cover for a deeper anxiety, the fear of being alone with ourselves. For others, solo travel may seem selfish or indulgent, a luxury that only a select few can afford. But I believe that solo travel is an investment in oneself, a chance to recalibrate and recharge in a way that's impossible when we're surrounded by the familiar rhythms of daily life. When we're alone, we're forced to tune into our own frequencies, to listen to our own desires and intuitions, and to trust ourselves in a way that's often forgotten in the hustle and bustle of our busy lives. Of course, there are also the naysayers who claim that solo travel is boring or uneventful, that it lacks the social excitement and camaraderie of group travel. But I can tell you from personal experience that this couldn't be further from the truth. Some of my most memorable moments of travel have been solo, from sharing a plate of pad thai with a fellow traveler in a Bangkok hostel, to watching the sunset over the Taj Mahal with a group of locals in Agra. One of the most transformative experiences of my life was during a solo trip to Japan, where I spent 3 weeks immersing myself in the culture and language. It was exhilarating and terrifying in equal measure, as I navigated the complexities of Tokyo's subway system and stumbled through broken Japanese conversations. But it was also a time of profound growth, as I learned to navigate my own fears and doubts, and discovered a resilience and confidence that I never knew I had. I'll never forget the day I stumbled upon a tiny ramen shop in Kyoto, tucked away in a hidden alleyway. I was the only foreigner in the place, and the chef looked at me with a mixture of curiosity and suspicion. But as I sat down at the counter and began to slurp down the steaming hot noodles, something shifted. The chef smiled at me, and the other diners nodded in approval, and for a moment, I felt like I was part of the community, like I belonged. Another time, I found myself lost in the winding streets of Marrakesh, overwhelmed by the cacophony of sounds and smells. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of unfamiliarity, and for a moment, I wondered if I'd made a huge mistake by traveling alone. But then I stumbled upon a tiny cafe, tucked away in a quiet alleyway, and the owner welcomed me with a warm smile and a steaming cup of mint tea. We spoke in broken English and French, and he told me stories of his family and his dreams, and for a moment, the world felt small and intimate. As I reflect on these experiences, I realize that solo travel is less about the destinations we visit, and more about the journey we take within ourselves. It's about pushing past our comfort zones and embracing the unknown, and it's in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our greatest strengths and weaknesses. So as we embark on this journey of solo travel, I want to leave you with a challenge to take the leap, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace the unknown. It won't be easy, and there will be moments of fear and doubt, but I promise you that the rewards will be immeasurable. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. What's been your most transformative solo travel experience? Share with me in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration and tips.